Hey everybody, this is Mark from Circle the Dark Mother. Today we're going to talk about gematria, and this was a topic that someone suggested, and it's a good one. Gematria. Gematria refers to a practice of associations between numbers and letters. This may sound like numerology and is a related practice, but it has a deeper meaning. Numerology in English language is a practice of associating numbers with a letter. For example, A equals 1, B equals 2, etc. Gematria is the study of letters and numbers in languages that use the same characters for both. This is true in many ancient languages, such as ancient Hebrew. For example, the letter Aleph, first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, is also the figure for the number 1, with each letter having a numerical value. So Aleph is 1, Beit is 2, and so on. At one point, we jump up to tens, hundreds, and so on. There are also forms of gematria for Greek and Sanskrit. Why is gematria important? Kabbalah and other mystical practices use gematria as part of the practice. In Hebrew gematria, any word that has the same geometric value have a relationship. A great example of this is the Hebrew word for Messiah, Messiah in Hebrew, and the name of the serpent in the Garden of Eden. They both share the same geometric value. This means they have a relationship. What a Kabbalist would say is that what the serpent started, the Messiah finishes. This refers to the idea that the serpent started the process of individuation in humans, where the Messiah will help us complete our enlightenment journey. Now, remember, Kabbalah is not Christian by nature. It can incorporate Christianity, but it doesn't have to. So this Messiah means anointed one. This is the spirit of enlightenment. So what the serpent, the spirit of individuation starts, the spirit of enlightenment will finish. So a basic understanding of gematria is very important to understand mystical connections and true meanings of ancient scripture. And it's not something you have to memorize. I don't remember every Hebrew word in English and then translate it to gematria, but I can look things up. And there are certain numbers that have very significant meanings. The number 6, for instance, is the number of man, where number 7 is the number of God and a form of completion. The other number that's completion is 40. And you see that over and over again in biblical texts. The fact that the Israelites were in the desert, were in the wilderness for 40 years. The fact that the ark was on um, the ocean during the flood for 40 days and 40 nights. The fact that Yeshua was in the desert for 40 years, 40 days, not 40 years. But those are not meant to be numbers of exactness. They are meant to be numbers that represent something. And in that case, it's completion. So it took as many days or years as was needed. Hopefully that was helpful. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Thank you.